Hello everyone, my name is Rupal Hatkar. I'm a lead of the South Asian Donors Save Life campaign. And today I'll be actually walking you through some of the great resources our team has developed. So stay tuned and let me show you all the great work that my team has done to raise awareness. So I am a lead of the South Asian Saves Life campaign. I'm also PhD candidate at University of Toronto and a president of the University of Toronto Stem Cell Club. So our team is working on the South Asian Saves Life campaign because, as you know, many patients suffering from blood cancer and other blood disorders, as a part of the treatment plan, sometimes they require stem cell transplant. And to do stem cell transplant, they need to find a perfect match. And unfortunately, only 25% of the time they find a match within their own family, but 75 or even more than 75% of the time they have to rely on stem cell donor from outside their family. So these are matched unrelated donors, and it is actually very well known and also shown by science that patients find a match within their own ancestral group. So for example, East Asian would find a match within East Asian group, or a Caribbean or a Black community would find a match within their own Black community. So similarly, South Asian would find a match within the South Asian community. But as you see on the pie chart here on the right, only 6% of the total South Asian people have registered as stem cell donor. And this is the reason South Asian patients face global disparity in access to stem cell donors. And since they don't find stem cell donors, it is very hard for them to actually live healthy life for longer, which is very, very important. So to address this disparity, our goal of this campaign is to raise awareness about need of stem cell donor within South Asian community. And to do this, we have developed several multimedia resources in collaboration with the South Asian people. So today I'll be showing you some of the multimedia that we have developed so far and what we are working on. So one of the example you see here on the left is the infographic where we are showing what is the big population. 1/5 of the world population is South Asian. However, only less than 2% are actually registered as stem cell donor. And all the resources are listed here at the bottom, which actually you'll be able to see on the campaign page as well. And I'll be actually showing you where you can actually find the campaign page for South Asian Saves Life. And since there are only less than 2% of South Asian registered stem cell donor, it's very hard to find stem cell donor for South Asian patients. And we also show that if you are in different country, in Canada, United States, United Kingdom, India, where you should be actually going and which registries you can contact to register as stem cell donor, and also different ways you can donate stem cells. So one of the way is to donate through peripheral blood, as shown here in the image on the top right, where the South Asian patient is sitting in the chair and donating stem cells through the peripheral blood. The process is very similar to blood donation. It's very minimal pain. You just need to sit in the chair for 4 to 6 hours, and then you can do anything you want during that, or watch a movie or read a paper or a book, or talk to your family members or catch up with your friends. As the second method is through bone marrow donation. This you might be aware about this method. However, only 10% or less than 10% of the patient donate through bone marrow. So these are the two ways you can donate stem cells. So these are some of the type of the infographic that we have been developing to raise awareness about stem cell donation and which are the ways they can donate stem cells. Also, to show people that South Asian people few of them have actually come forward to register as stem cell donor, and what great impact it has made on stem cell recipients' lives. One of the example is Miguel here, where she is actually talking about her experience as a stem cell donor and what great pleasure and the satisfaction she got after donating stem cells. I would really encourage you to read her story. It is available on Twitter, why we swap Twitter page, and also on Facebook of Stem Cell Club Facebook page. We also have Baldrin sharing her story where she is talking about why it is important for South Asian to register as stem cell donor, because her own aunt was actually diagnosed with cancer, and unfortunately she couldn't find stem cell donor for a very long time, and her aunt had to suffer for very long. And these are some of the examples that South Asian community people have come forward, and they're sharing their example to raise awareness about stem cell donation. So beside covering those stories, we also have South Asian students from different universities making really nice, very short TikTok videos, sharing very, very important information about need of stem cell donors within South Asian community. As you see in the first TikTok, where she is saying 20 to 80% of South Asians don't find match, which is very, very unfortunate. In the second TikTok here, where she is saying to register as stem cell donor if you are between 70 to 35 years old, if you're in good general health and are free from all the health issues, and you are willing to donate stem cell to any patient in need, you should register as stem cell donor. And here she is actually saying you can save a patient's life, and it has a very big impact on a stem cell recipient as a life and their family members' lives as well, because losing a family member, it is actually very, very painful. And if you give someone a few extra years of life, it is a really, really altruistic and very good act. And here in the last TikTok, he's showing how easy it is to register as stem cell donor. You just need to order a kit from Canadian Blood Services, a swab kit. You swab your chick as he's showing in this picture here, and mail the kit back to the Canadian Blood Services. All the instructions on how to swab the kit, how to swab your chicks are included in the kit itself. So these are some of the examples of the TikTok that South Asian community and the students have been making to raise awareness. Besides this, we also have videos made by South Asian transplant physicians themselves, where they're actually talking about why it is very, very important for people to actually come forward and register as stem cell donor. Here we have Dr. Arjun Law from Princess Margaret Cancer Center, Toronto, Canada, where he's saying that some of the ethnic minority background people are very, very underrepresented, and that's why patients actually suffer because they do not find stem cell donor. Therefore, they are always looking for healthy people to come forward and register as stem cell donor and donate stem cells. We also have Dr. Santosh Suigu from Princess Margaret Cancer Center in Toronto, Canada, where actually he filmed this video in Malayalam, one of the South Asian language, to raise awareness within the Malayali community. So if there is a language barrier, it shouldn't be a reason why healthy people not registering as stem cell donor. So we are trying to make sure we find different South Asian transplant physicians speaking different South Asian languages, where they can film a video in their own language, and so we can raise awareness, and language barrier should not be a reason a patient has to suffer, or a reason for any healthy people who wants to donate stem cell but did not register because they didn't know about it. So we are trying our best to reach out to many transplant physicians who would record the videos in different South Asian languages such as Marathi, Punjabi, Hindi, and many other South Asian languages. So besides that, I would quickly want to show you the South Asian campaign page that we have developed. So as you see here, this is the campaign page. We have different TikTok videos. I would really encourage all of you to go to this campaign page and see the really nice content that all the group members have made. The infographic that I showed you, Balrin's story as well. We'll be also posting Simigil's story very soon. And we also have Dr. Arjun Law's video, where we really encourage you to listen to his video as well. And also what stem cells are and why stem cell donation is very important. And if you want to see more content related to South Asian Saves Life campaign, you can go to the promotional material, and we have more material listed here as well. So besides this campaign page, I quickly also want to show you that this work is recognized by major medical organizations as well, where here showing story covered by Canadian Blood Services, Balrin, the one I already talked about in a previous slide. And they are actually showing how South Asian community people are coming forward and trying to raise awareness about stem cell donation. So in conclusion, as you saw, we have developed several multimedia resources to encourage South Asian to register as stem cell donor. And currently, we are working on developing many more multimedia resources in different South Asian languages to spread awareness about need of South Asian people coming forward and registering as a stem cell donor around the world. And for that, we are trying to actually collaborate with different South Asian institute nationally, so within Canada, and also internationally, so in India as well. And also, of course, UK and United States, and all the countries where we can reach as many young South Asian people as possible to raise awareness and encourage young South Asian people to actually come forward, understand the need of the stem cell donor, and register as stem cell donor. And when time comes, if they are matched, and actually go and register and then donate stem cell as well to save someone's life. Here I'm showing some of the example of the ongoing work in developing multimedia, where you see these are the two members of the University of Toronto Bhangra Club. Here she is talking about why it is important for South Asian to register as stem cell donor in Punjabi. Here he is actually sharing the message in one Hindi is also one of the South Asian language. At the bottom here, I'm interviewing Simi Gill, where she is talking about different stigma associated with stem cell donation within South Asian community and how we can actually overcome this stigma. So more young people from South Asian community are aware of the stem cell donation, need of stem cell donation, and are actually registered and donate stem cells. At the end, I really want to thank everyone on this list. Everyone listed here as a co-author. Without their help, I wouldn't have been able to make any of this possible. All patient advocates, Simi Gill, Barrin as well, the transplant hematologist, Dr. Tuiku, Dr. Law, University of Toronto Bhangra Club, and of course, my supervisor, director, and founder of the Stem Cell Club, Dr. Warren Finbrut, and last but not the least, our funding resources, Canadian Blood Services, Canadian Federation of Medical Students, and Doctors of British Columbia. And I really want to thank Donor Research Network as well for giving me this opportunity to present my work on the South Asians Donor Save Life campaign. And if you have any question, I would really encourage you to email me at rupal.hatkar@mail.utoronto.ca. Thank you everyone for your time.